Welcome to the Sorcery Podcast, your sacred space to delve into spiritual tools, topics, and practices that will illuminate your path of soul remembering and healing. I'm your host, Lígia Costa, a soul guide, alchemist, soul writing coach, and the creator of the Trust Pathway. I'm deeply grateful to have you here with me. Together, we will embark on a profound exploration of self-discovery and healing, unlocking the secrets that lie within. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Sorcery Podcast. And we'll carry on with the theme of soul's purpose and aligning with your soul's calling. This is a theme that I absolutely love talking about. And today I would like to share with you the benefits of aligning with our soul's purpose. Why is that important? How does that benefit us? And how tapping into our true calling and expressing ourselves in our authentic, raw essence can unlock a world of joy, of peace, and abundance. Expressing yourself authentically is in the core of the human existence. As I touched on the last episode, as humans, we feel that yearning to express ourselves in our most authentic ways of showing who we truly are at a soul level. And that is the core of our human existence, is what we are here and is what we are meant to do. And that involves communicating with integrity. It involves embracing creativity. And again, creativity is not just about being artistic. Creativity is a gift that we all have. Some people have it dormant, others have it in a more expressive way, but is not attached to being artistic. Is anything and every time we create something. And it also involves aligning with our soul's energy. And when you allow your higher self and your soul energy to flow through you, that's when incredible things start to happen. That's when you start feeling the benefits of aligning with your soul purpose. So I'd like to explore some of these benefits and to share the importance of aligning with your soul's calling. So first and foremost, aligning with your soul's purpose helps you to stop wasting time. And that is the truth. Because without clarity about what your purpose is, you might find yourself feeling lost, feeling uncertain, and also feeling unfulfilled. But when you are aware of what your soul purpose is, you can actively align with it. You can take inspired action every single day. You can listen to your inner voice. You can trust your intuition and then take the action. It's like you go from lost and unfulfilled and uncertain to focused. And it's this focused approach that allows you to make the most of your time here in this plane, and is what leads you to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Secondly, aligning with your soul's purpose provides you with definite directions. And this feeds from the first reason, because when you find yourself feeling lost and uncertain, it's easy to get caught up in this cycle of confusion and not having true intentions or goals in your life if you're not connected to your deeper purpose. But when you align with your soul's calling, again, you gain clarity and also you gain direction. It's like you stop finding yourself running in circles or changing things that are empty, chasing what other people are chasing because you believe that's what you need to feel fulfilled and happy. If so and so are chasing this, are doing that, are buying that, and they are happy, then that's what is missing in your life, right? It's easy to get confused that way. And that's why when we get those things, when we chase things and accomplish them, it's not long lasting. The happiness, the fulfillment is not long lasting. And that is a clear sign that it's not our purpose. Because when we find our purpose, we feel fulfilled and happy. We feel certain and we know it's for us. It's for our highest good. It's not because we are chasing what everyone else is chasing. So instead, you are guided by a profound sense of purpose. And that sense of purpose is what propels you to move forward to your unique path and to take action, to go after the things that truly align with your soul because they are meant for you. Another benefit of soul alignment is the increased happiness. And as I was saying, happiness that comes from within and true alignment is long lasting. And everyone chases happiness. It's like a universal pursuit. Everyone obviously chases happiness. But when we look for happiness in external circumstances or material possessions, it will not fulfill us. True happiness arises from within. And when you align with your soul's purpose, you tap into that wellspring of joy that allows you to live in harmony with your authentic self. And is long lasting because this is a deep-rooted happiness. It's not influenced or dependent on what you have or external circumstances. It comes from within. So as it is deep-rooted, it becomes a constant companion on your journey. It lasts. It's strong. And also, aligning with your soul's purpose raises your hopes. Because we all go through tough times in life. You know, life is not linear. We go through ebbs and flows. We go through our own cycles and the cycles of the collective. And in the face of challenges and setbacks, hope is a powerful fuel that keeps us moving forward. It's what allows us sometimes to get that strength that we don't know where it comes from. And when you are aware of your soul's purpose and you are aligned with it, you are able to see the infinite possibilities that are ahead of you. Your dreams, your aspirations, your desires take shape because hope becomes the driving force behind your actions. When you see the possibilities, when you see the opportunities, you feel hopeful. You feel like there is a way of coping, there is a way of overcoming the challenges. And then you take inspired action. And with hope as your ally, you are able to have that motivation and that passion that you need to turn your dreams into reality and to turn your challenges into lessons that empower you. Another benefit of the soul's purpose or aligning with your soul's purpose is that it redefines your definition of success. Because society often equates having success or being successful with external markers. For example, wealth or recognition. Society has this kind of roadmap that you're meant to tick all the ways that you are perceived to be successful. And yes, acquiring wealth is one of them. Growing a career, it's another one. Getting recognition for your pursuits. Again, it might be related to a career or not, but getting recognition is another way of feeling successful or being perceived as successful. However, when you align with your soul's purpose, you understand that success is deeply personal and it's unique to each individual and has nothing to do with those external markers that society tells us to achieve. And when that happens, materialistic pursuits stop being important because you are focused on what truly matters to you. And when you create your own definition of success, what success or being successful really means to you, based on what your values are, what your priorities are, what your soul yearns for, what resonates with you, then you break free from any societal expectations and you embrace a path that aligns with your authentic self. And lastly, aligning with your soul's purpose helps you to live a life without regrets. And I think this is so important. And I often guide my clients to ask themselves, what do you want to be remembered for? And I feel this is so important because if we reflect on that question of what we want to be remembered for, what legacy we want to leave for our future generations and to the world, is there any regrets there? Is there anything that we didn't do or didn't live up to that we might feel regretful for? Because regret can weigh heavily on our hearts when we realize we have been chasing after things that don't hold true value, that are not true to ourselves. But when you are aware of your soul's purpose and you gain that clarity that we've been talking about, you know what truly matters to you. And in the moments that you feel doubtful, in the moments that are difficult, in the moments that things are tough, you are able to ask your intuition or to connect with your intuition and ask yourself if you will regret giving up, if you will regret making the change, if you will regret not living up to your potential. By staying connected to your purpose, you know that you will make choices that are aligned to your values and to your aspirations and to your truth. And ultimately, they will lead you to a life lived with no regrets. When you know that you are connected to your purpose, when you know that you are being true to yourself, there is no way that any choices or any decisions that you make are not aligned with you, that are not aligned with your calling, that are not aligned with your essence. And so there are no regrets there. So all in all, what I wanted to understand and to remember is that aligning with your soul's purpose, it's deeply personal. You cannot ask a friend or a family member or a therapist or read in a book or even do a quiz online to find out what your soul purpose is. The answers are within you. The answers or the clues are in who you are, who you truly are, by your design, by your life, and by your story. And that's why it requires a lot of introspection, a lot of reflection, inner work as well, understanding your shadows, understanding your gifts, embracing those shadows instead of rejecting them. Because that shows a willingness to embrace your truest self, yourself as a whole. Because it's very easy for anyone to just embrace the good things about ourselves, just embrace our gifts and our talents and our passions and our strength and the things that we are good at and our good personality traits or perceived good personality traits. That's very easy to do. What is not easy and what not everyone is willing to do is to embrace the not so good parts of ourselves, the not so good traits, the shadows that show up and that make us behave in a way that other people might not approve of, or that might send us a signal that we are not worthy, are not good enough, are not lovable. The critic in us, the judgmental part of us, the selfish part of us, all of these things, that's not what is easy to do. That's hard, but it's necessary. How can you embrace your truest self, your whole self, if you don't embrace your shadows? Most people don't do that. Most people are not willing to do that because they are still seeking love and validation externally. And they are still not sure of who they truly are because they put these masks, they play these roles to please other people, to fit in, to have a sense of belonging. But that is just on the outside, because deep inside, they feel sad, they feel lonely, they feel frustrated. So if you are listening to this episode and you really want to find your soul's calling and to live in alignment with your soul's calling, you have to embrace your soul essence. And your soul essence have both the dark and the light. There can't be darkness without light, and it can't be light without darkness. That's the duality. It's the yin and the yang. So you have to embrace both. You have to accept both. And that's how you will be able to fulfill your soul's calling and find your soul's calling. And if you'd like to go deeper, I can help you find the treasures that are right before your eyes and that you might be missing out. I'm here to guide you to unveil what your soul calling blueprint is. And this is not a quiz. This is not asking for my opinion. This is based on facts. Facts being your birth information, your birth name, your birthplace, your date of birth. Because your soul encoded in your name and in your place of birth and in your date and time of birth, there is a code there that when analyzed, it will tell you everything that you need to know about your soul. What are your skills? What are your passions? What are your talents? What are your gifts? What are your shadow aspects? What are your golden aspects? Even former lives that are influencing your life right now. And karmic lessons that you need to heal in order to free your soul for the next reincarnations. And by having your personalized information, your coded information in your name and the numbers around your date and place of birth, I use the methodology of the astrology, numerology, and human design to give you a detailed analysis of your soul. It will decode all the secrets that are there that your soul made a contract with before you were born. So if you've been craving more from life, or if you've been wondering why some people effortlessly achieve their dreams while you're still feeling stuck, and instead of going and chasing what everyone else is chasing and it's not really what your soul needs and desires and is meant to embody, or if you find yourself at a crossroads, not sure of what your purpose is, what your strength is, this reading is designed for you, is personalized for you, and is a very comprehensive reading that will give you details of planet positions and aspects in your natal chart, your astrology numbers code, your numerology chart, your personal EN number for the next year, your human design chart, and personalized affirmations based on your open centers in your human design, and also a keyword list where you can finally have access to the best career paths for your soul in this lifetime, and both your strengths and your challenges. I will leave the link in the show notes of this episode. So if you would like my guidance, I have 2 places available for December. Each report takes me around 2 weeks to complete. It's very, very comprehensive and it's very detailed. And so it takes me a bit of time to complete. It's not a copy-paste kind of thing. It's really personalized. So before I love you and leave you, I will pull a card from the Trust Journaling deck. And the card that I pulled is from the reflection suite. And the soul inquiry is, what is or is not occurring in my life that is causing me to feel upset? What is or what is not occurring in my life that is causing me to feel upset? And the affirmation is, I trust everything is always working out for me. I hope this episode have given you some clarification about the benefits of aligning with your soul's purpose and embodying your authentic self. And thank you so much for joining in this conversation, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for listening to the Sorcery Podcast and for holding space for this conversation. It is truly magical to be able to walk with you on this journey of soul healing and inner transformation. If you resonated with this episode and found it valuable, I would be grateful if you could leave a review on iTunes. Your feedback helps me reach more souls searching for guidance and healing. For more guidance and soul wisdom to support soul awakening women through the journey of alchemy, please visit my website www.ligiacosta.co.uk. Love and healing to all. See you on the next one.